Man, my hair is reaching the point where I really need to get it cut. Can you people see? I mean, it's so long. There's just so much. It's everywhere. It's very annoying and it's hard to deal with. And it takes a lot to maintain. I'm pretty sure you guys could understand. I know it's going to be a terrible loss. I have a beautiful set of hair and I know a lot of you guys love seeing it all the time, but sometimes it's better for things to change. And you know, I might need to go and get a haircut. But please, you can save your tears for later. Today I have something very important to talk about, and that is my trouble sleeping. Now, this is a thing that I bring up before in the past, that sometimes out of nowhere I'll just have a very hard time going to bed. Well, this is a challenge that I have actually conquered. It's a thing that I don't need to deal with anymore because I ended up figuring out a technique that will easily put me to sleep every time when I have trouble falling asleep, and that is anime. Around 2 years ago, I suddenly just lost the ability to watch anime in general, and I truly just think I grew up. You know, I just ended up accepting the fact that I ended up denying for a very long time that a lot of animes are just really bad and just made for children. The majority of anime that just release isn't really that deep. They're very just surface level stories. Even the real good ones, like Chainsaw Man and stuff that tons of people talk about. A lot of them are very flat stories that aren't really complex and don't really have a lot of me to examine. And the more I grow up, those are the stories I'm kind of going in a little bit more. I just want to find deeper pieces of art. And I also don't want to do the thing that 99% of people do, where I just watch tons of slop and I just pretend it's actually very deep. Look at like 95% of video essays on YouTube where someone will be watching like generic Marvel slop 15 and just pretend it's a deep movie, like what people are doing with Thunderbolts. That movie is so unbelievably garbage. I'm actually crazy that people think, one, that movie has a good representation of mental health because it flat out doesn't. Actually, I don't want to talk about why that movie is terrible. That could be a video on its own that's never going to come out. But either way, I can't watch anime anymore. And since I think a lot of animes are just unbelievably boring and uninteresting, that is what I now use to cure my sleep problem. Every single time when I have a hard time going to bed, I just can't catch a couple of Z's. I just turn on the generic anime, just like what's popular, the thing that everyone is talking about. And no joke, around like 10 minutes into watching the anime, I'm just completely gone. Dead. Full on cannot stay awake. It has been amazing. Now, I do have a couple of animes that has been my favorite for this tactic. You know, Spy X Family is one. 5 minutes of that, I'm automatically sleeping. That one anime about people going inside of the dungeon, whatever. That one, you know, animes like that, these mainstream animes that people say are good, I've been using it to just go to sleep, and it just feels real nice that finally this thing that I've been battling for a long time has been conquered, and it has been conquered with anime. A beautiful piece of media, which I still do believe is one of the most strongest pieces of things to ever exist, because the thing Japan effect and people fantasizing about Japanese culture even though they don't care about it at all, they like their fantasized idea of it than actually learning about Japanese culture, because you go to like your average weeb and actually try to teach them about real life things and not just generic anime stuff, they're sleeping. But that goes for most people. A lot of people don't really care to learn about other cultures. So this part of my life has been conquered and I'm just very happy that I can put it behind me. And this also just continues that anime is one of the most important parts of my life. Back then, it used to give me entertainment, and now it gives me good sleep when I have a hard time sleeping. So I just wanted to go and give you people an update on that situation, and just something I wanted to talk about. I really thought this video was going to be longer, but I got everything I want to say out. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day, or night.